I can feel like 80 rats in my Marys. Me and Drizzy back to back is getting scary. If you fucking with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some bins all on your head like Justin Terry.
Hello, listeners and viewers. This is the Faison View Podcast, episode 182. Stand up or fall off, man. You know how we gotta get it, man. Stand up or fall off. Hey, man, make sure you get yours truly, man. Armwear, jewelry, man, bracelets, anklets, hey, waist beads, man. We getting right into it. Color Power. Make sure you go support. Support me, man. Handcrafted jewelry, man. The best jewelry out there, man. You see, I got mine on every episode, man. Support these black businesses out here. And speaking of black businesses, before we get started, World Love, man. World Love Apparel, man. I'm going to be dropping that link below, dropping the website so you can go follow. Man, you can go shop black-owned businesses, man. We doing it big out here, man. It's the pandemic going on, but we can elevate. We can leverage and we can make income, man. So no more sitting on your bus, man. Find a way to invest, find a way to make income. Hey, man, it's money out here over our heads every single day. So let's take advantage of it and let's support each other. So, man, today's topics, man, I got some good topics. The WNBA takes a monumental stand, man. Much respect to them. They've been doing an amazing job and really just pushing and keep pushing the narrative forward, man. Breonna Taylor, we ain't forget about you. And we're gonna make everyone say their names, man. These corporations and organizations need to speak up. So secondly, I want to talk about update on Meg Thee Stallion and her case. Definitely want to get into that. And thirdly, how do males and females choose the type of friends to be in their lives? Because you know you got a friend for every different occasion and every different thing. So I'm gonna ask that and get into that. So, and lastly, I felt like it's a good question. It's a pretty straightforward question. Would you rather have the ability to only learn or only teach? So would you want to be taught or would you want to be the teacher? So we're going to get right into that, man. All right, man, the WNBA takes a monumental stand, man. Monumental stand. I respect and love the WNBA, and they don't get the just credit or due and pay that the salary that they deserve. They're still the WNBA players. I really hate the lack of respect they get, and I'm not gonna sit here and be a hypocrite or anything. I do watch it, but I don't watch it like I watch NBA, NFL. Like I don't, I'm not stern on it, but I do feel like their benefits and their rights as women, it needs to be taken into account because it doesn't make them different, man. For real. People always joke and troll and laugh, oh, this is more entertaining than WNBA. Why don't you try to give it a chance? Because these females out here be balling too. They be balling too, balling more than a lot of these men that are in free agency that are still playing too. They are ballers too. So get them their respect in that regard. I'm serious on that. Get them the respect. But I respect them like, because they've done so much dealing with this monumental stand that on Black Lives Matter and the movement, man. And we don't want to just keep saying the movement. I did agree with what Bron said. It's not just really a movement. This is our everyday life. This is what we have to go through. But we have to really come together and bring change. You can't just have change with just sitting on your tail and just talking about change. Just be about the change. So what the WNBA has done, the national anthems, really, and wearing all the things that they want to wear, dealing with change, dealing with justice, dealing with Breonna Taylor, dealing with say their names, dealing with the movement in general, walking out on the Pledge of Allegiance. Just it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful because at the end of the day, we have to put it in their face that if the change is not made, then we're gonna change. We're not gonna be sitting here in these organizations where y'all don't respect us, y'all don't respect the color of our skin, y'all don't respect what we mean and what we stand for within our ethnicity and with our race and with our culture. Yeah, no. So they walked off. They've been doing a lot of great things, man. Supporting, donating. So I just feel like they have taken the lead on a lot of things, within sports and within general, but definitely within sports. And sports is such a big realm of entertainment, and that goes seen. That doesn't go unseen. And all these people that talk about the WNBA, da 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 da. But guess what? They're actually doing something. They're actually making change. So you need to come forward and then do the same thing, because they're shutting these owners up. Because at the end of the day, we don't know who all are in place in the WNBA owners. But I guess what? They haven't said anything or stepped out there, because these players are serious about the change. These players are serious about the women movement. These players are serious about the Black Lives Matter movement. So, like, our women, keep being strong. Y'all are amazing. We love y'all. Honestly. Because y'all women are really, y'all are out here doing y'all thing. Y'all really making it known that a change needs to happen. And we didn't forget. It needs to continue. Just because they're not, and I tweeted this and I was talking about this, just because we're not seeing protesting or being activists on the TV screens no more because something else is in place, because they're worried about these elections that are coming up and they're worried about other things, current events and stuff that's coming up. They're trying not to broadcast what's going on and protests that's going on. So be mindful that these things are going on. Just because they're not broadcasting, it does not mean you stop talking about it. That's when everything starts to change. That's when the bridge of the gap you can't bridge the gap, because now your mind is on something else. And that's why a lot of these sports things take away from what's really going on. But also that's why I love what the WNBA is doing, because I'm not saying the NBA is not, but they're really making it known that we're not going to step on this basketball court if this doesn't happen. Point blank. We're not going to step on the basketball court and showcase our talent if we're not respected. We're not respected as people, as human beings. Because we got to get on the court and make you money and make you revenue every night and bring fans into the stadium every night. So it's like, bringing you income. But when it comes to us as human beings, you want to stay hushed. Nah, we're going to make them talk. We're going to make them talk. We have to be in these rooms, these uncomfortable rooms with these people and give them game. Because it's an uncomfortable conversation, but guess what? It needs to be had or you won't learn from it. So, in a nutshell, that's my take on the WNBA. Shout out to the woman, man. Y'all doing an amazing job. Continue to do an amazing job. I'm in full support of you, and everyone should be in full support of you. So, secondly, update on Meg Thee Stallion case. Man, Meg Thee Stallion just went on live after it's been about 2 weeks, and she really didn't speak too much publicly. She went to Instagram writing a post and telling us and giving us description on what happened. And this incident wasn't, it wasn't by accident. It was purposeful. It was from the intent to hurt her. So all the jokes, all the laughing, all the memes and stuff, man, it's tiresome. And I can understand that she went to live to just really speak on it. It was just like, how would you feel if your life was threatened and you were shot in this situation? Just in general, this is a scary situation in general, no matter who was around. Like, it's a scary situation in general. Y'all choose to make jokes of it. It's not cool. That's not cool at all. And that goes to show when women talk about protecting them. And a lot of senses, she's not wrong. She's not wrong in a lot of senses. We can't ain't no saving face for Tory or she is taller. I don't feel like that's cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. We don't know what happened. We don't know what went on. It's all alleged. But at the end of the day, she did get shot in both of her feet and still remained strong. And thank God that she wasn't really, permanently hurt from that, because you don't know what that could have done to her career. And with her dancing and being such an entertainment act too on alongside of her amazing rap skills. So it's like, you just don't know. And I feel for her. It's messed up, man. Meg is really, she just seemed like a real, just good, genuine person. I mean, it's the people that you keep around. But honestly, just like I said, the energy, you gotta be mindful of the energy and the people that you keep around you. But sometimes you can't control that. So it's unfortunate and it's a tough situation. I just hope that we find out what's going on. Me and my friends, we had a discussion just on like what's taking so long, the evidence wise, and I was just saying to my point of the argument or the debate, I was just saying it's more so I don't feel like they have all the evidence, but I do feel like it's cameras and things around, so I feel like this situation could, I mean, you know, it's been debates on why isn't anything's been said, anything has been going on, and it's just it's weird. It's definitely weird, and you just don't know what to make of it. You don't know what to make of it because it's like this happened in L.A. I think it was Hollywood Hills, to be exact. I'm not sure, but I know it was in California of that side of L.A. And I feel like it's just some tricky and crazy things going up up there. Like Pop Smoke killed in what 3-4 months later, 5. I don't even know how much time later, and now it's evidence. I don't know what to make of the situation, but I just hope that Meg comes out strong in this situation. I feel like she is, and if Troy did this, he's done. They already trying to sign petitions of to get him deported back to Canada, and it's so unfortunate. But hey, you a different type of dude if you could just pull out a gun and shoot a woman. He's absolutely done. I love his music. I'm a fan of Tory Lanez, but he's absolutely done. There's no coming back from that, and especially what Meg means to a lot of people now. Just in general, it's wrong. Just in general, it's wrong. But for what Meg means to people now, yeah, it's definitely it's a done deal. It's a done deal. So, hey, man, I know that we have our conversations and stuff like that. Females get on our nerves and we get on theirs and stuff like that. But when it really comes down to it, like in the grand essence of things, we do have to protect our females. There's nothing wrong with that, because you should anyway. So let's make sure we do that, because this is a prime case of like unfortunate. And I wish that her producer, her people, her bodyguards were there in this situation. But you know, everything happened for a reason. So we just gonna see what we get out of this situation for real, for real. I'm eager to see. I wanna see what Tory gotta say, cause boy, man, thoroughly, man. So on to, hey, that's a good segue from the last topic, but how do males and females choose the type of friends to be in their lives? So I was laughing and playing with my friends. I was just talking about like how male friends and their friends are different from females and their friends, and how they click up and how they come about. My cousin was just basically saying, like, it was funny to me because females do this, but she was just basically saying, like, or asking me, like, do males like have a circle based on their popularity or their looks or nothing like that? I was like, honestly, in reality, like, if we're not talking about high school, because you know high school is like popularity, not just in general, like just as human beings, I feel like males can easily get a bond with another male, because it's not the sense of like, it's the sense of what we could talk about, what we can bond on, what we could talk about sports, talk about something like in the realm. It's easier for males to become friends. And I said, not trying to say it that way, but I said with females, like, they know who their friends gonna be, and it's not always the case. But I feel like with females, sometimes it can become a popularity thing within looks. You got females that are in cliques that, not saying they're not attractive, but they don't look as good as that one girl, and she wants to stand out. And then you have cliques that they all look good and they all stand out, but they might clash a lot because of that, because of, you know, who they are. And I was just saying to them, I'm not saying that because males, you got janky dudes too. You got janky dudes a lot. Shoot, just as much, if not more, than females, of course. So I'm not saying it in the sense of that, like, you know, like in the sense of you can't the male friend don't have janky friends, and now we got janky friends too. Janky dudes come out all the time, and females. So, but I just feel like it's not we don't have like a motive, or not saying a motive, but like a action behind why we're friends with that person. And I was just telling her that sometimes females do. I was just saying, like, sometimes y'all can be in a clique, y'all can be in a clique, but that's why a lot of female friends that I know, that they have female friends, of course, but a lot of them get along with males better because females clash a lot. And when it comes to the clash, it becomes a big clash because you got two females clashing, going at it, and you never know what that can come out of. I'm saying males too. I was just saying in the point, I said males can be friends a little bit easier than I feel like females can be friends with females. And that's just how I see it. And there's just stigma behind it. But also, I feel like having male friends, and I feel like male and female friends is healthy. I feel like it's a necessary need for a male to have a solid, good female friend. And vice versa, because it's transparency. It's really good transparency, and that's why I'm close. I'm close to my cousin too. Thank God it's my cousin, but that's who I look at and go to about problems and stuff like that, because it's a transparency thing. I can see it I can see where she's going with it as a female, as a woman, and giving me good feedback and perspective, and I could say the same to her dealing with males, because in reality, we can go through whatever we go through relationship-wise and experience-wise, but in a lot of times we don't know what the other partner or the other sex is thinking, because it's tough. It's tough to gauge. So sometimes, you ask for advice, and it's good to have a female. It's good to have a female friend as a male, and it's good to have a male friend if you're a female. And usually it goes like that because, it should go like that, and people should have transparency. You have male friends and female friends as females and as males. So it's like, hey, it's a good little wave and good little bond. I feel like male and female friends, they can coexist a lot. Honestly, you just gotta have a good bond with that person and make sure it's don't go too far into it. But honestly, sometimes that builds the best relationships is within building friendships. So never know what could come out of it, but hey, it's good to have that bond. So lastly, man, would you rather have the ability to only learn or only teach? This is a good question that I just thought of, and I feel like it's a very important question, and I feel like it may be like, a small little would you rather, but it's a good question because I feel like it's very important to be teachable in life. It's very important to be teachable in life. If you can't be teachable, if anybody can't give you constructive criticism, can't talk to you, can't direct you, can't really get to you, then the level of success that you may have may not be to that degree, because everybody needs to be taught. Everybody, not saying should have a mentor, but have somebody they can go to in times of need. And I feel like the ability to learn is everlasting. It's everlasting. You always can learn something. No matter how wise, no matter how old you are, no matter how much you know, you still don't know everything. I think we only access, 10% of our brain. So you don't know everything. And all these multimillionaires, billionaires, guess what? They've gotten game from other people. They have learned how to be in that position. They have earned their spot by learning and listening. You have to be teachable. So it will be hard, and also to only teach is a good trait too, because it shows you leadership. But I would say ability. I would say the ability to learn, because guess what? You can't be a teacher. You can't teach anybody if you don't know how to learn and take in information too. You can't be a leader if you can't learn and take information too. Being a leader is being transparent as well. Being a leader is not just like, oh well, I'm in lead, I'm in charge. No, how can you teach me? How can I learn too? Just like how they say all the time that your children help you grow up too. That's not for no reason. That's because you're learning from your child too, and how to do a lot of things, how to time management, how to to teach your child to go to the bathroom, how to teach your child how to do homework. It's all evolution. You're gonna keep on growing and growing and growing. So I feel like I really thought about it hard. I was gonna say only the ability to teach. Because I like to teach, I like to talk to people, I like to give advice, I like to be on that side of things. But I also like to be the one to learn, to gain knowledge. That's more important than anything, to gain knowledge. You got to be able to listen to other people. So I feel like that's very pivotal, very, very pivotal. But guess what, man? That's gonna be below, man. We gonna give you all. We're gonna give you all of it, man. We're gonna give you all of it. I want you to ask questions, comments below, man. Make sure you click that subscribe button, man. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about the podcast, the Faison View podcast, because there ain't nothing but good, genuine energy over here, man. We ain't doing nothing about nobody, man. I'm just trying to grow, just trying to elevate in life, just like everybody else, man. So make sure that you go shop World Love, man. Man, one of the best apparel lines, black-owned business, man. Hey, big things coming, big things coming, big things coming. So make sure you just go support that. Make sure you go support my brother's clothing line, man. We doing big things out here, man. And Color Power, make sure you go get that. I got bracelets, armwear, anklets, man. I got your deliveries coming in. So hey, don't worry if you're seeing this. I'm like, man, my delivery, I'm on the way. Trust and believe I'm on the way. COVID-19 got a lot of things slowing down, but I'm on the way. I already got it. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Make sure you keep shopping at Color Power. And guess what? Last but not least, like I always tell you, man, opportunity. Opportunity. That's what we all look for. It's an opportunity to do something bigger and do something better. And this opportunity is to do something bigger and better, man. Bigger and better, man. Biggest investment industry, biggest market. What can you do? $6.6 trillion a day, per day. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do with the opportunity? You want to gain residual income? The opportunity is there. You want to gain 2 sources of income? The opportunity is there. You want to have a committee, you want to have a team to join and really be a part of and really learn, laugh, learn, and earn? The opportunity is there. RTFX, man. The opportunity is there. So make sure you go follow at Risk Taker 4X. Man, change your life. Change your life. Grow, elevate, learn something else, learn another trait, learn something that can create you and your family some wealth. Because that's what it's about. That's what we have to do. Especially as black people, we have to preach and practice ownership to our younger ones. So guess what? When they get older, they're not worried about that Range Rover. They're not worried about that Lambo. They're worried about that property, the acres that they're about to buy, they're about to invest in. So, man, with this opportunity, man, you can do whatever you want with your generational wealth or the income that you may have. But guess what? Just know that you can't gain the income if you can't tap into the opportunity. So, man, tap into the opportunity at Risk Taker 4X. And make sure you go DM me if you have any questions, any concerns, man. If you're willing to join, you want to learn more, man, I can give you all the answers that you need. Me and the amazing team at RTFX, man. Risk Taker 4X, man. So make sure you go tap into that, man. That will be below as well, man. I love you guys, man. Thank you for another amazing episode of the Faison View podcast, man. Make sure you go get that. World love, man.